Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Row of Gilead here with some huge Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth news. They're finally bringing back Elrond, everybody. We've got dates and times and reward information and all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, they drop it like out of nowhere, so we're doing this a little last minute. So we're going to kind of read through this together, and we're going to get like live takes, I guess. I already have Elrond. I spent to get Elrond. I did not spend for a 7-star Elrond. I felt that for a legendary unlock in a mobile hero collector game, it was actually pretty fair as far as pricing was concerned. I spent about 180 and I had ended up having crystals to spare, and they run $20 packs. They'll get the character to 4-star, and all you need is 5 elves at 5-star. And now it's been free to play farmable for a while now too, so hopefully we're going to get a whole new batch of 5-star Elronds in the community, and you're not going to have to pay for it. But that being said, we have all kinds of information, so let's just kind of dive right into it. They start off just they're kind of no hail ring bearers. They're pleased to announce Elrond's coming back. Let's see. An important note for the Arwen and Elladan events: players who have not previously completed all of the tiers of these events will be able to complete their remaining tiers through the Adventurers Hub. So basically, if you did a couple tiers and you didn't finish it for whatever reason, you can do it again. And I believe that means you're also going to have access to at least tier 5, where you're going to get some rewards for your first time clearing it, which will be pretty neat. Players who have previously completed all tiers of these events will see the adventure in question. However, all their tiers will show as completed, and they will not be able to claim rewards again. Tier 6, which is the one that required characters to be 5 stars, is no longer available. Cool. So what this tells us off rip is that you're getting the Marquee unlocked if you've never gotten it before, which is awesome. These are good characters that you're going to want to have. And then also that you're going to be able to get the rewards for Tier 5, which is typically like 10 of the Luminous Crystals, 50k gold, and 25k character experience. So if you weren't able to claim that the first time through the event and you've built the team up since then, you'll have another opportunity to earn those rewards, which are going to help you build the team towards Elrond. So for Arwen, this is a story recap. We don't need to go over that. Her date's coming up. It's starting Saturday, or what's it? Starts not Saturday. Starts 8 a.m. October 9th, which is Monday. So coming up this Monday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, October 9th, running to the 16th, which is a Monday. So yeah, Monday to Monday, you'll have Arwen for a week back. Elladan then starts on the 11th, so there's going to be a little overlap. So 3 days after Arwen starts, Elladan's going to start, and he's going to run from the 11th, which I believe is Wednesday? Yeah, 11th is Wednesday, to the 18th, which is the following Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Lord Elrond himself, this is the big one. November 1st, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, to November 8th. So we're only going to get a week starting on, I believe that's a Wednesday. So Wednesday, November 1st. At 8 a.m. Pacific time is when Elrond is going to return. Now, this game is not in a place where there's a lot of hype, let's say. Like, those of us who are really playing this game are really into it because we love the IP and we're used to this kind of developed game. And there's a lot of people out there who this is your first dabble in a mobile game, and you might not be having the best experience. So, but you're sticking around because, you're hearing all this hype. You're hearing all these people telling you, like, Capital Games, they do some great work, and they do. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes popped off this weekend. It was a lot of fun. But that being said, how does this relate to Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth? Why should you care that Elrond's coming back, especially like if this character isn't your cup of tea, or if you're already invested in other teams and doing well in their events? Well, first and foremost, Elrond is the first legendary character in the game, and by proxy, he is literally just the most powerful character, right? He's the best thing you can get right now. And if you've been free to play farming, as long as you got 5 elves at 5 stars, you're going to be in really, really good shape, because he is very viable at 5 stars. Trust me, as somebody who's been using him for the last few months, very viable at 5 stars. It's mostly about the abilities. But obviously, if you can, you want to push for higher star levels. I'm working my way to 6. I'm stuck farming Arwen. I might spend to get Arwen to 6 because I'm stuck trying to get to her node. I pivoted my shadow team and it didn't work out for the best. So we might not have enough time. But the great thing about Elrond is he's easy mode for light campaign missions. If you're stuck somewhere in the light campaign, Elrond and his team is going to get you through it. They've given us other elf characters to use, like Legolas. We don't have the release dates for Balin's elves at this point, but it stands to reason that they're coming out this month. So we'll have two other elves that if you wanted to invest in those for the Lord Balin team, if you're a spender. So you're going to have a lot of options. You have a lot of options. And there's no restrictions stated here on the event as to what elves you can use. It was data mined, I believe, by Tawna at one point that it was did not include those new elves yet, but there was also speculated on the same stream that it might just because they weren't officially announced and they weren't added to that part of the game yet because they didn't have their kits in there either. So that being said, it's a big character and it's going to tie a lot of teams together. You can put a lot of different work into him. You can synergize him. It looks like there's going to be some weird synergies with Lord Balin, and it just seems like it's a weird time. But Elrond is going to be better than all of those other teams standing on their own when he's with his squad maxed out, out there putting in work. And for the free-to-play farmer, if you haven't been grinding towards them, you have a month still at this point. Well, a little less, but basically a month. And that's plenty of time. If you should have some of these elves at least at 3, sometimes 4. Nairdomiri and Elrahir on early guild nodes are crazy easy to farm to 5 stars. I ended up farming both of mine to 7, just so that when I'm ready for 7-star Elrond, I'll already have those done. Lomian is on light hard 2-9. He's very, very easily farmable. So you're really just trying to pick up 2 other elves. And they just added Legolas to the arena rewards for your credits, so you can start buying Legolas shards. If you have him from the Marquee, he's at 3 stars. So yeah, it's a lot of grinding you'll have to do. You might have to spend some crystals on a shard in the shard shop, but it's very free to play doable to get 5 elves to 5 stars and complete the event. Later on this week, I'll be posting my first run event, so you can see like the stats and how the different tiers went. It wasn't too difficult. It was challenging if you didn't have certain abilities leveled up and things like that, but it wasn't impossible, and you can do it, I think, with a pretty minimal investment if you're smart and you start farming now. So that being said, just a quick recap here. We've got Arwen, October 9th to the 16th, Elladan, October 11th to the 18th, and then Elrond will be joining us November 1st. Again, that's a Wednesday in November, and you got about a month to finish farming up your requirements. If you never got the Tier 5 rewards, the 10 Luminous Crystals, 50k gold, 25k character experience, we believe is what that was, you will be able to get that reward. So, if you've built those characters up since you've unlocked them, you've been using them on your teams, go get those free things to help you build up that elf team even more, all right? And then lastly, always leave us a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you feel about the Elrond event coming back to Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. We love getting your input here on the channel as we try to grow. Let me know what kind of content you want to see more of. Today I'm kind of banging out a marathon of content creation. This was totally off the cuff. I've got a couple videos re-recorded. I have a really cool speculation on who I think the legendary character could be. It's probably not going to be this character, but it'll be a shadow character, and no one has mentioned them on stream yet. I haven't even heard a passing reference in any of the big streamers that I follow for Lord of the Rings HoME. So if you want to see who I think could be a really cool legendary coming out soon, make sure you follow and subscribe, like, comment. We love all that stuff here. And we don't have a sign-off. We just kind of wing it on the channel. So have a great day, and goodbye.